Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the week of me starting my low FODMAP diet. Technically it is Sunday right now, but as I'm working the full day tomorrow, we're going to be making my lunch tonight. So for tomorrow we are having leftover roast chicken with veg and rice. Also tonight what I'm going to be doing is putting all of the items that have FODMAP ingredients that are going to last till after I've done this or that my boyfriend's going to eat in the top shelf of the cupboard, just so that it's away and I'm not going to accidentally put it in anything. So I'm going to make my lunch now and put all the stuff in the top of the cupboard. Okay, so I'm going to fry my cabbage and my kale. I've just put some garlic oil in here to heat up, as normally I do the kale in garlic salt, but obviously because of low FODMAP I can't have that right now. So I'm using the garlic oil. I'm also going to add some rosemary on top just because I like that flavour. I've also got all of my roast dinner stuff going on around it, but I've made sure to separate the different foods to make sure it's all low FODMAP tomorrow. Today is day one. So for breakfast today, I'm going to be having this strawberry lactose-free yogurt with the Go-Free cornflakes, and I'm going to be having a large glass of water with this, as my dietitian said that you need to drink about 2 litres of water a day because a low FODMAP diet can make you constipated and you don't want to have that, obviously. I'm also going to take these 2 water bottles to work with me, just so that I'm encouraging myself to actually drink water throughout the day. They do say that if you're not drinking like near 2 litres normally, you shouldn't just go straight up to 2 litres, but work your way up. Then for lunch, as I'm at work all day today, I've made myself a little packed lunch. So I've got the leftover roast chicken from last night's Sunday roast. I've got some kale in here, which is low FODMAP, some red pepper, which is low FODMAP, 75 grams of red cabbage with 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, which is a low FODMAP amount. And then I've got some Uncle Ben's rice in there as well, so I'm very excited about that. Then I've got dinner tonight, which I'll show you later. I'm going to be tracking everything in my tummy diary, which is from Lottie from the Tummy Diaries. I'll link it down below as well. I have been very slacking on this lately. I did a review back in July, but since then I've not been too good with my gut health, but that's why I want to kickstart everything with this low FODMAP diet. If you are going to start the low FODMAP diet, like I said before, I do really recommend the Monash app. That's what I've been using to find out how much I can have of each item. So that's how I found out I could have red pepper, I could have kale, but I could only have 75 grams of red cabbage, because that's what they've tested as safe. They also shows you the higher amounts that aren't safe. So I'm excited to start my diet and take you along with me. See you in a bit.
So I weigh out my cereal and my yogurt as I'm diabetic, so I need to bolus for them, but these are both low FODMAP foods.
So the strawberry yogurt is a lot thicker than my normal yogurt. I normally mix it in with my cereal, but it's very thick and not really mixing too well. Oh well.
So these are my snacks for today. So these have been tested by Shah as being low FODMAP. Then I've got some of these crisps, which were in my dietitian book, and a nice orange. Let's go to work.
So tonight for dinner, we've got toad in the hole with low FODMAP mash, which isn't very different, it's just adding the milk. And then we have done roasted carrots, parsnips, and the hardest bit was the gravy. It doesn't really taste or look, it looks like gravy, it doesn't really look, the consistency isn't the same, but it's low FODMAP and it's safe to eat. So that's my dinner tonight.
My snack tonight was prawn crackers, as they are low FODMAP. Hey guys, it is day 2. I had a nice little lie-in this morning, so I kind of missed breakfast. But for lunch, I've got this nice seasoned pork with lettuce, cucumber and pepper. Got some rice and a nice big glass of water. Let's do day 2.
Hey guys, so I'm currently having an orange. I've also got another large glass of water, and also I received this book from my mum all about the low FODMAP diet. It's got some really good recipes in there, one for French toast, which I've always wanted to try actually,
And then it's got things about like the low FODMAP diet, an idea of like a meal plan, shopping stuff. So I'm really looking forward to trying all these recipes, because yesterday I was a bit stuck of like snack ideas. I was getting really hungry in the evening and didn't know what I wanted to eat or what I could eat. So this is definitely going to help me. I might make some stuff very soon. So there you go. See you at dinner. So tonight's dinner is Becky XL's air fried chicken recipe. We've also added some homemade wedges, got some salad. I weighed out 58 grams, I think it was, of green pepper, 50 something, lettuce. The reason I've got grapes is you're meant to have 3 fruits every day, and I forgot to have extra fruit today, so I need to have that there, and then we're also having it for lunches tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to trying the chicken. We've done her KFC before, so this will be really nice to try. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to for tonight. I'm going to have some strawberry yogurt later to make sure I get the rest of my 3 fruits. I'll probably have some crisps tonight as well, because I've got the kettle chips. And I might treat myself and weigh out 20 grams of chocolate. So yeah, I'm excited to try the chicken. The chicken tasted absolutely amazing. I love the seasoning and the flavours of it, and I'm definitely going to be making this recipe again. Hey guys, so it's day 3 of the Low FODMAP. I've just woken up. Last night I ended up just having strawberry yogurt in the evening, and for breakfast I'm going to have the remaining bit of strawberry yogurt and some toast with butter. Tonight originally I had planned to do a curry with naan bread and rice, but I just remembered, well yesterday I remembered that my boyfriend's not actually here tonight, so he's at work. So instead I'm going to do that tomorrow, and tonight I'm going to do something with the leftover roast chicken, maybe fry some veg, stuff like that. So I will see you in a bit. I ended up making cheesy scrambled egg as well, as I wasn't quite full, and I do this in the microwave just because it's so much easier just to do it in a mug. Hey guys, so it's lunchtime now, and I'm having the extras we made last night. So it's the air fried chicken, chips and lettuce, and oh my god, it tastes so good. Like, I love how crispy the chicken is. I love making meals in the night before because it just means that it's so much easier the next day. Like, it's a Wednesday today, and that's the day I usually get all of my uni work done. So I watch all my lectures, do all my like readings. So it's just so easy just to quickly grab the food and have it, or stick it in the microwave and have it. So I just love making meals. I don't ever really get bored of having the same thing at the dinner that I have the next day. So that's quite good. Also, I've recently found a website. I think it's called like FODMAPy or Fodly, something like that, that sell like low FODMAP sauces and gravies, and I'm definitely going to order some stuff from there, because making gravy on the other night was just such a hassle. And I just hope there's an easier way. I'm going to try and look up some recipes to see if it is easier, but that just looks like such a great site. The items didn't seem that expensive either. They also had some like condiments as well, so I'm definitely going to look on there and I'll let you know what I get. Hey guys, so I just went to the Co-op and did a little shop, and they had loads of reduced rice that is all FODMAP friendly, because it only contains like a couple of ingredients. So I got 2 Tilda pure basmati, and that's only got natural basmati and rice bran oil. Then I got 2 Uncle Ben's whole grain, which only contains whole grain rice and sunflower oil. And then 2 long grain, which only contains long grain rice and sunflower oil, and they were all 45p, and they all don't get out of date for ages. So I was like, gonna get them all while they're still there, just because it's just so easy to cook them. You can fry them, you can microwave them. I also got some lactose-free milk and some grapes and some red peppers. But yeah, I just thought I'd inform you. I'm just about to cook dinner. I'm really craving cheesy chips, so I'm gonna make some chips and weigh out the cheese I can have, and then have the leftover chicken. But yeah, I'm just really craving cheese chips, and I think I might weigh out 20 grams of chocolate. See you in a bit. So this is the final meal. Once I'd done the wedges, I realised I didn't even want cheese chips anymore. So I've got garlic wedges, carrots, kale, 10 grams of celery in there somewhere, and some of the leftover roast chicken from Sunday. So there you go, that is my meal. That is pathetic. At least I can have as many grapes as I want. I think one thing about this diet is that I am peeing so much more. I honestly thought I drank a lot more water than I did. I didn't think I'd be feeling this different because of it. I think also because I'm not really sure what snacks I can have. I'm kind of always sort of hungry. I'm quite a person, if I'm not doing something, I bored eat. I'm a boredom eater. So
on the first day it was fine because I was at work all day, but then like yesterday and today being at home, I just want to eat, but then I'm like, oh, what can I actually eat? I've just downloaded this Google extension, dietitially or something like that, that someone had on Reddit about like it can scan ingredients on like shopping sites, so that can kind of help me look at stuff, because I'm kind of like thinking like it's lactose free that I need, but like, so then can I have like lactose free chocolate bars and stuff, or is it the other stuff? Like I think there's so many ingredients you have to like remember. There's just so much to remember, so I'm finding it quite hard, but I have been looking online, hoping I can get some stuff, because also I'm quite scared, like I'm doing this over Christmas as well, so that's going to be interesting. That's why I kind of want my roast dinner to be good, so that I know I can do it. But the gravy on Monday just was all clumpy at the bottom, so I'm kind of thinking I might order those gravies online just to make it easier. But I also want to get good at making stuff, because it seems it's easier to make stuff than it is to buy stuff. Oh, and I feel like the water is making me really bloated. Like I feel really bloated at the moment, so who knows? I feel like it's not even halfway through the first week and I'm already like, oh my god, this is hard. But yeah, let's see how the rest of the week goes.
For breakfast, I had the strawberry yogurt and I had 2 slices of bread with butter. I found with the yogurt, just mixing it makes it so much less thick.
Hey guys, so it's lunchtime now and I have got the leftovers from last night. So I've got wedges in like garlic sauce with a bit of onion powder, but the Astafida weird one, not actual onion powder, roast chicken and kale. Also got another glass of water. I'm going to eat this while doing a course online, and I'm probably going to have an orange afterwards just to keep up my fruit each day. It's a bit repetitive, I know, but I'm feeling a lot better, a lot more positive about it today than I was yesterday, feeling a bit like overwhelmed. But no, I think it should be okay. I need to get some potatoes soon, as we only got a couple left, but I think most of the meals I'm doing this week are rice. I'm looking forward tonight. I'm going to make a curry using the recipe in the booklet that my dietitian sent me. Going to try and make own naan bread using Becky XL's recipe, and then just changing the lactose-free milk, lactose-free yogurt even. So yeah, that should be exciting. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, this is my lunch for now. Hey guys, so I'm making dinner at the moment, and I'm making the Indian curry that is in the book my dietitian gave me, which is the suitable products for a low FODMAP diet. So I have just chopped the ginger and the chilies. This is going to be for dinner tonight for me and Zach, and then our lunch for tomorrow as well. And then I've got lots of like veg, like aubergines, peppers, courgettes to cut up. And I've also got the sausages in the oven. I'm going to do it with rice and then try and do some naan breads with it as well. Fingers crossed. I have to say, one thing that I found quite weird with this recipe is that it's from like the Low FODMAP book, but like with the amounts, they're actually kind of over what the Monash app is saying. So like this aubergine, that weighs 327. Obviously, yeah, it's going to be less once I cut the top off, but the Monash app says that only 75 grams is safe. So I'm using one aubergine because I'm using it for 4 people, but this actually says to do it for 2, but it says to use 1 cup, so I guess it's like what you do as a cup, but I think it's a bit weird. Like, I'm doing everything by the Monash app because that's who created it, but like this is a bit ambiguous. So while I'm waiting for the curry to start sizzling up, I'm going to start making the stuff for the naan bread. So I'm using Becky XL's recipe, which is low FODMAP if you use lactose-free yogurt, which we obviously bought. So it's yogurt, self-raising flour, xanthan gum, baking powder and salt. And then we've got the garlic-infused oil and coriander to go on top. Let's go. Okay, so it took a bit longer to form into a ball than it did with like the normal yogurt, but we have finally got to that stage. You can see all the little bits underneath. So I'm now just going to roll it out into our naan shapes.
So I put the naan breads in for about 7 or so minutes. The curry's looking nice and good. And then this will all be ready very, very soon. Hopefully it's as yummy as normal curries. We'll see. Okay, so our naan breads have come out. I've just sprinkled them with garlic oil and coriander. We've used Tilda rice. Tomorrow we're using Uncle Ben's, you know, keeping it fair. And we are going to serve up our curry. I enjoyed the curry, but it was quite tomatoey. But I really like the naan bread. That was really nice. Good morning. So it's very frosty outside. I'm up a lot earlier than normal. For breakfast today, I'm having just toast and strawberry yogurt like yesterday. Gonna weigh out my yogurt. And then later, I've got the curry we made last night for lunch and a couple snacks. So I'll show you that now. So I've got an orange. I'm gonna have a couple of digestive biscuits by Shah. Got the kettle chips. Lucas's just to have in case I go hypo. And I got my lunch in there. And I'll fill this up throughout the day to make sure I'm drinking my 2 litres. Also, yesterday or the day before, I think it was, I found these Christmas potato shapes on Tesco's website that look like they're completely low FODMAP. They haven't got any like onion or garlic or flavourings in them that are high FODMAP. So I actually get to have some like Christmassy treats at Christmas. So I'm going to keep looking around on those websites and making sure I can actually have a great Christmas still. So I will see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, so I just got back from work and my boyfriend has lovingly started our dinner for tonight, which is Becky XL's veggie chili tacos, which we're going to be doing with sausages. So it's got like pepper, courgettes, aubergine, chili paste, and we're using the old El Paso tortillas. So I'll let you know how it goes. These were the chili sausage tacos. Again, it was quite a tomatoey recipe, but it did taste really nice and I liked having the cheese on top. Morning guys, so this morning I had a hypo unfortunately, so I already had some toast this morning, and normally after a hypo I'm not that hungry, so I'm just going to have some of the strawberry yoghurt, and then if I'm feeling a bit peckish I might have some scrambled egg with the lactose-free milk. Yeah, tonight we are doing Becky XL's stuffed crust pizzas and no garlic bread, so that's going to be fun, making our own like doughs and stuff. I've not had like stuffed crust pizza, I don't think I ever, maybe I have like once or twice before I was diagnosed, but like I don't think I was ever really a fan of it. I like thin and crispy, but Zach really wants it, so I'm going to try that tonight. I'm going to go to Morrison's and get a couple of items, just get some more yogurt for the pizza bases and just pick up a few things. But yeah, I will see you in a bit. Bye. The portion size is pathetic, but it is really tasty, so it's worth it. Hey guys, so I just got back from Morrison's and Asda. I found the shop quite overwhelming actually, because I went to Morrison's for the first time rather than Asda, which is where we normally go, and they didn't have like the normal stuff that I've been buying, so it was quite confusing. I didn't really know what was safe and what wasn't safe, so in the end I went to Asda afterwards to pick up the lactose-free milk and the lactose-free yogurt and the strawberry yogurt that I've been buying from there, just because it was easier to get that. I also got some ice cream from there as well, so I'll show you some pictures and talk you through it. But tonight we're going to be making our own pizzas and fake garlic bread using Becky XL's recipes. So I'm going to show you how to do those. But yeah, so the shop was a bit interesting. I think in the future what I'm going to do is look online at the stores and see what they like sell and look at the ingredients, just so when I go to shops I know what I'm going to be buying, rather than sort of getting there and being like, oh my god, I don't know what's safe, I don't know what to have. Because I was going by the dietitian book that I was being sent, but it's just, it doesn't have a lot in there. But yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go forward. So yeah, let's make some pizzas. From Asda, I got the strawberry yogurt and normal yogurt, some raspberry ice cream, and some whipped cream and flour. From Morrison's, I got these really great chocolates that were only 20 grams each, meaning they're low FODMAP. I got some meats, some veg, and some fruit and other stuff as well. For the pizza base, we're mixing together the yogurt and then adding in the flour. Then we're mixing it all together so it forms one nice ball shape. It's a bit harder with lactose-free yogurt as it takes a little bit longer than normal. Then we're flouring our surface so that we can roll it out so it's ready and in the right shape. While that's resting, I'm going to be making the garlic paste for the no garlic bread. And now I'm going to pretty much redo what I did for the pizza bases, but this time for the garlic bread. Now the pizza bases have rested for a while, I'm going to cut them into 2 and roll them out so that they're ready for all of the cheese to be added. So we did thin slices of cheese all around the edge so that we could easily fold it over. Then we added some egg wash to it so that when we did fold it over, it would stick and stay to make our crust. Then the bases went in the oven for a little bit. Next was the pizza sauce, which was passata with olive oil and some herbs. Now it was time to prep the toppings. I chose to do red pepper with parma ham. The bases came out of the oven and it was time to add the passata, cheese and our toppings. Whilst that went into the oven, I started rolling out the garlic bread, pretty much the same way that I did for the pizzas. Okay, so the pizzas are in the oven and the frying pan is just heating up to put the garlic bread in there, and I've got all of the garlicky sauce type thing ready. So I think it's going quite well actually. It took a lot longer, I think, as you saw the other day when we made naan breads, for like the flour mixture to all come together. Maybe it's something to do with the milk, I don't know, but it takes a lot longer for it to actually come together and it's quite crumbly, I found. Not the milk, the yogurt, the lactose-free yogurt. But the naan breads turned out lovely, so I'm assuming these are going to turn out great as well. So once the frying pan is heated up, I'm going to put our lovely garlic bread base in there, and then it should be ready. I then added on the garlic sauce and put it in the oven. So the garlic bread is just finishing. It's just finished, and our pizzas are ready now. As you can see, they're a nice sort of like golden colour, and I'm really excited to try the stuffed crust. So I'm just going to get the garlic bread out now. Actually, I think it might need a couple more minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it in for a couple more minutes, just so it gets a bit more golden. I kind of did overload the garlic completely, but I love garlic. And it's garlic oil, not garlic, so don't worry, it's still low FODMAP. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this, and we've got some leftover garlicky paste that I might dip the pizza in. So I will see you when the garlic bread's ready. So this was the final look of the pizzas, and it tasted great. And here's the garlic bread. I definitely overloaded it too much and it was quite soft and mushy, so next time I'd crisp it up a little bit more. Hey guys, so it's the last night of my 7 days sort of follow me with the low FODMAP. So tonight we're cooking a roast. This morning I had a long lie-in, so I just ended up having the garlic fake bread that we'd made last night for breakfast. Last night and this morning having that, I felt like really rough. I had a bloated stomach, the bowel movements weren't that great, so I'm thinking that might have like an intolerance to garlic in total, because that's like the only thing that I've actually had that I think could possibly be a trigger. So I'm going to cut that out completely, just use olive oil or like vegetable oil from now on and see. If it's not, obviously it might be something else that's happening, but I just thought better safe than sorry. So yeah, we're doing a roast tonight. We're doing minted lamb, we're doing roast potatoes, carrots, parsnips, red cabbage. We're also going to do pork belly for tomorrow with extra carrots and red cabbage, and I'm also going to bake a cake now. We've made our own stuffing. We're using Becky XL's chive and sage stuffing recipe. I put way too much of parsley in by accident and it's come out quite wet, but we're just going to stuck it in the oven and just going to see how it goes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to my first sort of low FODMAP roast. Going to be weird without having, oh my god, we need to do gravy. Need to do gravy? We'll do that. Yorkshire puddings as well, using the lactose-free milk, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, and then do the Becky XL lemon drizzle cake, which one slice is okay for the Elimination diet because there's like almonds in there, or almonds, however you want to say it. So yeah, I'm excited. It's the last day of 7 days, but then I've still got weeks to go. But no, it's been good. I will see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, so pretty much everything that could go wrong went wrong. So the gravy again just didn't work. I don't know what it is. I've got a gravy coming this week from the FODMAP website I talked about earlier, and I'm just gonna have to use that because I just can't make the gravy using the method from the online one. So yeah, the stuffing also was way too wet. I don't know if I needed to put more dry ingredients in there, but it's just a soggy mess. And the Yorkshires, I overfilled the tins, so they just were gonna like explode everywhere, and now they've just deflated. And the parsnips and carrots weren't cooked long enough. So yeah, everything that could go wrong went wrong. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna cook the cake afterwards because there's just been no time because the fire alarm was going off like crazy because I spilled oil in the oven. So yeah, everything went wrong that could go wrong, but at least we have got some roast potatoes and veg for tomorrow lunch, and we've got the pork in at the moment for tomorrow lunch as well. So I'll show you how the roast looked, but yeah, not looking great. So there you go, you can see the stuff has got like a bit of a crisp on it at the moment, but it's not that great. And these obviously taken out too early because they were just about to explode overwards. But yeah, so pretty much everything went wrong. That's kind of the stock that I was going to put into the butter flour mixture, but was just not right. So yeah, not the best, but we move on. Hey guys, so I finished the cake last night and I just finished icing it as it just cooled. Like when I bake with parchment paper, I can never get straight edges, but it looks amazing. And last time I had this, it was like one of the best cakes I've ever tasted. So I'm gonna leave it set while I'm at work today. But thank you so much for following along with me this week as I tried my first week with Low FODMAP. Times are a bit tougher than I expected, but I feel like I've got a good idea of how to continue now for the rest of the 6 to 8 weeks I'm on this elimination part of the diet. Kind of excited for the future. I think I've noticed that it's the garlic that's actually setting me off, because even the garlic oil I was feeling really bloated, just not that great. But last night we had the roast, and like for the first time I've not felt bloated after a roast, which I'm normally like struggling on the sofa, like belly double the size, so that's really good. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below any low FODMAP ideas, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!